Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new around here, my name is Sarah. I'm excited to have you. If you have not been following my Christmas series, then you do not know that for this year, my personal theme was a rustic, neutral farmhouse style theme for Christmas. And the spin on that was that I actually wanted to use a lot of the pieces after Christmas. So as I was shopping for my seasonal decor, I really thought about purchasing more year-round items or items that I could pair with more Christmassy items to kind of make my dollar go further. And in my comment section, so many people really loved that idea of going more simplistic with your Christmas decor and then pulling in pieces that you can use past Christmas. It really just helps stretch your dollar. It helps you not be like so wasteful with your purchasing. And it's been a great thing in my life this year. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I thought a fun way to do that would be with a new series that I'm going to be calling Thriftmas. And my goal of this series is to take a Christmas inspiration photo and then go and buy items to make that look for less. But the spin on that is for every item that I'm going to look for, I'm also going to look for a year-round piece that I can use after Christmas. And like I said, I'm going to be sharing that with you guys, the whole process. My first inspiration photo actually came from my friend Amy Fritz. If you guys are not following Amy Fritz, you need to stop what you're doing, write her name down, and go check out her channel after you're finished with mine. I've collaborated with her a few times, but she's amazing. But she had this beautiful centerpiece for her island, and I fell in love with it. I thought it was so simplistic, so farmhouse style. It was totally my style, and I wanted to replicate that. Now, her particular cake stand, Amy, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that it came from maybe Target because there's one very similar to it on the website. And that cake stand, not on sale, was about $30. So I knew that for the whole centerpiece look, I wanted to try to stay under the $30 mark. And honestly, my goal was to stay under the $20 mark. So I went out to a few thrift stores and I also went to Big Lots. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and preface this by saying, even though this is a Thriftmas challenge, that does not mean that I only shop at thrift stores. I feel like sometimes thrifting gets like a bad rep where you think you can only go to like Goodwill or a local like Salvation Army, etc. But personally, I like to look at both the thrift stores and clearance items in the regular big chain stores, because honestly, you can find some amazing clearance items that are brand new for the same price that you can in a thrift store. So that's what I did today. I went out during nap time, my husband was home, and I went with my inspiration photo in mind and I checked out 3 different stores. I went into 2 local thrift stores. The first was a bust. I didn't find anything. The second, I actually found a few pieces, and then the third was Big Lots. And I do have a Big Lots Christmas shop with me if you guys want to check that out. I'll put it in the description box below. But they surprise me all the time. So right now I'm going to go ahead and share with you what I did find today and how I'm going to recreate this look. So at the thrift store, I found this wreath. And by the inspiration photo, you saw that hers was like a cake stand and it had a wreath on it with a candle in the center. Now this particular wreath has a mixture of like pine cone, which is totally my style this year, and then these gold balls. Now my plan with this, in terms of staying more with my theme, is to remove these gold balls and just keep it very simplistic, very rustic with the evergreen and the pine cone. And then I went to Big Lots, and I was hoping that in their clearance items, they would have a cake stand of some sort. So I did not find a cake stand, which I was super bummed about at first. But I started looking at the stand of Amy's photo, and it had like this like rustic spindle type stand. And so I looked at the candlesticks thinking like maybe I could use just a candlestick and then like glue a plate, and that was one option. But I found this. It just has this great rustic bottom, and then it has kind of like a mercury glass top for a candle to go in. And I fell in love with this. I thought this was so cute. This is something I can use for forever past Christmas. It can go on a shelf, it can go on my mantle, it can go anywhere I needed it to. But this was originally $12 and it was marked down a couple bucks, so it wasn't like super inexpensive, but like I said, it's a great year-round piece to tie together with my Christmas decor. So this made me think that we were going to go a little bit of a different route, and instead of actually going for the cake stand look, we're going to use this with a wreath around it with a candle. So I found this candle at Big Lots as well, and my advice for you with candles is to always go with like a neutral color. I don't personally burn a lot of candles in my house, so I don't care what they smell like, but I just went with a good white that I can use after Christmas. So this one does have a sticker. I can peel that off. This can be used year round in my decor, which is always a good go-to. So now that I've kind of explained to you what we're doing and what I found, we're gonna get into decorating, and I'm gonna show you how I put these pieces together to make it work.
Merry Christmas, baby, you're a fire and I'm burning. Merry Christmas, baby, it's alright. Are you thinking of me tonight? Nose pressed to the window, your eyes filled with moonlight. You see the snow falling on.
Okay, so here's a look at it all put together. Like I said, it does have those rustic pine cones and berries mixed in. And then this candle actually fills the space pretty well, and it gives just a little bit of height. So I actually like how this turned out. It was really inexpensive, like I said, and it's pairing a Christmas item with something that can be used year round. That way you're getting more bang for your buck. So I hope that you all enjoyed the first video on this Thriftmas series. It has been my goal this entire holiday season to mix seasonal decor with year-round decor, and I love sharing that process with you all. If you all do like this type of content, please be sure to give my video a thumbs up. That way I know to keep creating them, and be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on any more of my Thriftmas series videos. And if you did miss all of my Christmas decorating, I do have a playlist that I will link in the description box below. I went room by room through my house and took my channel along with that, and I showed a lot of this same concept in those videos. So I'm going to link that playlist below, and I would love to have you check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.